400 writing prompts. While at the beach, you decide to write a message in a bottle. What would it say? Who would you like to find it? If you fell down a rabbit hole, what do you think you'd find? Name the top 10 things on your bucket list. If you wrote a song about your love life, what would the title be? Write the first verse. Name one thing you wish your cell phone did for you that it currently does not. Write 10 original thoughts that will be stuffed inside fortune cookies for perfect strangers to read. Create 3 original screen names and passwords that the Easter Bunny may use when logging in to check his email. Create 10 all-new funny scratch and sniff stickers. Describe the image and smell. If you were to start a new business right this minute, what would it be? Describe it. Plan a murder mystery dinner party. Create the dinner menu and the guest list and design the murder plot. In what way are you a trendsetter in your social circle? What one rule from your childhood do you not agree with now that you're an adult? An alien has just abducted you. Give 3 reasons why it would send you back to Earth. If you knew it would be published, name someone, alive or dead, whose biography you would love to write. You would have full access to their life. If you could indulge in anything without consequence, what would it be? If you have to design a cocktail or drink after yourself, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, what ingredients are in it and what will you name it? Name a fictional character or monster you would love to have as a friend. Why do you think they would be a good friend to you? If you found yourself in Oz, what would you do differently than Dorothy? Name something you wish you had a remote control that currently does not. Talk about your favorite pair of shoes and why you love them so much. Outline a mission statement for your life. Do you think dinosaurs and humans could coexist today? What would make that possible or impossible? Create a short cartoon mystery for Scooby-Doo and the gang to solve. You are planning the dinner party of your dreams, and there are 8 chairs. You can invite 7 other people, anyone still alive. Who will fill the chairs, and what will make this dinner interesting? If you could talk to Mother Nature, what would you say? something you wish a movie theater would do or sell to enhance your movie-going experience? Have you ever taken a walk on the wild side? What was it like? Do you find skeletons to be interesting or scary? Have you ever written something that made you cry while writing it? What triggered that response? Create 4 new and original metaphors that apply to your life. Have you ever experienced deja vu? What was it about? Pick one of the following careers: music, DJ, sushi chef, or firefighter. This will be your job for the next 3 months. Why did you choose it? And what benefit do you think you will gain from it? Write a thank you note by hand to a special person in your life. Thank them for being in your life rather than for something they did. I like that one. Have you ever been exploring? Where did you go, and what were you looking for? What did you find? What do you consider to be boring? Have you ever had a bad injury or accident? How did you recover? And does it still affect you today? Have you ever pretended to be someone else? Would you? What gives you butterflies in your stomach? Do you like the feeling? Create a new character for the Lord of the Rings series. Write up a brief description of them and how they would change a major event in the story. Do you believe the truth always comes out? Has the truth ever set you free? I like that one too. What makes you feel complacent? What is your favorite herb? Rosemary, sage, thyme, etc. What do you do with it? Can you use it for more than just cooking? What does your lazy day consist of? What gives you the most inner peace? Do you believe every cloud has a silver lining? I think it does. What has been the most rewarding experience in your life thus far? What made it so rewarding? You have a chance to mentor a troubled teen. What do you talk about that will make an impact in their life? What is the funniest prank you have ever played on someone? If you haven't, then design a prank that will make you laugh non-stop. Name your biggest pet peeve. Do you bring it to a person's attention when they annoy you with it? Do you believe in miracles? Have you or someone you know ever witnessed one? How do you feel about fast food chains? Is there one in particular you feel strongly about? Why? Do you believe in karma? Has it ever paid you a visit? If so, why? If you had a theme song that played every time you entered a room, what would it be? Who would sing it? How do you, quote unquote, think outside the box? As an adult, would you ever want a treehouse or dollhouse? Describe it. List at least 3 things you think are beautiful. Describe their beauty. Have you ever felt like someone was using you? If so, what were you being used for? Have you ever used anyone for something? How do you feel about diets? Have you ever tried one? Did it work for you or did it backfire? Write your own positive quote about growing older. You are a magician. What is your stage name and what is your feature trick? What gives you a sense of security? Do you think, quote unquote, take it one day at a time is good advice? Why or why not? Name or describe the 5 things you are most thankful for right now. What is the greatest act of kindness you have ever performed for someone? How do you feel about public speaking? What would be your topic of choice? How often do you daydream? What do you dream about most? Create and design a forget-me-not. Do you think chewing gum is beneficial or just a bad habit? Finish this sentence. Life is short. ... How do you handle confrontation? What in this world makes you feel so small? What are you in awe of? Did you go to prom? What happened? If you said no, how do you feel about school dances? You're planning a comedian showdown as a public event. What 2 comedians would you like to see battle it out verbally for entertainment? What makes them funny? Do you have a favorite artist? What is your favorite work of art by them and how does it speak to you? What do you always have an excuse for? Describe your perfect romantic date. Scene, setting, and person. What is the most drastic thing you've done in your life thus far? Why did it happen? You have just bought a sailboat, and you have to name it. What would you name your boat? Where's the first place you'd sail to? Name something that simply brings you joy. Explain lightning to a 5-year-old. Do you think with your heart or with your head? How has that helped or hurt you? What would you do if you were transported to the European Renaissance period? Name something you wish was glow in the dark. Name your favorite childhood superhero. What fond memories do you have of them? How do you get attention when you want it? Write a poem about the woods and include a mushroom. Have you ever trained for or ran a marathon? Describe it. If you haven't, would you? Which marathon even interests you? What color looks best on you and why? What lessons do you feel kids today are not being taught? Name a song or band from each music genre you like and explain how it fits into your lifestyle. What is your favorite clothing designer and what article of clothing do you love most by them? How are rage and anger different? If love could talk, what would it say? How important do you think communication is in a relationship? Do you have anything that makes you self-conscious? What are you doing to improve the way you feel about it? Do you think the eyes are a window to a person's soul? What does eye contact mean to you? What wastes most of your time? Do you feel you're on the right track? How do you keep yourself organized? Do you still believe in anything old-fashioned? Example, writing letters? Describe what the term gentleman means to you. What are your thoughts about reality TV? Is there any benefit to watching it? Do you believe in soulmates? What is your definition of a soulmate? Do you believe power naps are beneficial? Do you think they should be incorporated into the workplace? Yes. Describe the biggest invasion of privacy you've ever experienced. What is your favorite Olympic event? What event/sport do you think they should add that is not currently available? What event/sport should they remove? What is the best present you've ever been given? Who gave it to you and what made it the best? Do you often speak before you think? Has that ever hurt you? You have to stuff a stocking for Santa. What would you put in it and why? Do you dwell on the past or do you move on pretty easily? How do you cheer someone up? Describe a time when you had to do so. Describe your perfect pizza in detail, including how it would be cooked and what toppings would be included. Rename the following 3 board games to describe them better: Monopoly, Scrabble, and Clue. For one game, name one additional rule you wish was in the game that isn't. What event from your youth still teaches you lessons today? How do you apply what you learned? If you could be in any band, past or present, what band would it be? What would be your role? If your mirror could speak, what would it say? Write about something new in your life. Have you ever judged someone and later felt guilty about it? How did it change you? What are you skeptical about? Why? Is acting a learned skill or a natural talent? Why do you feel that way? Name something you bought on an impulse and immediately wanted to take back. If you kept it, did you regret it later? What do you believe is your purpose in life? What is your kryptonite and why does it have power over you? What is your favorite me time, ritual, or routine? What was your first kiss like? How old were you, and who was it with? Have you ever been the subject of a rumor? How did you handle it? Describe 10 sounds that you associate with winter. List 2 things you are very passionate about. Describe your passion. is going to be it for this video. This book is called 400 Writing Prompts, and it is by Piccadilly Incorporated, and you can find them on social media. This is a great book, and in future videos I'm planning on actually answering the questions that they ask and writing them down in this book, because I've had it a while. I got it for Christmas one year, and I haven't written in it yet, so I would like to do that. And as you see, there's a lot of pages. 400 writing prompts. Alright, and that's it for today. Goodbye.